Hey, this is Scotty O here, making a video. It's been a while since I've made a video on YouTube, but wanted to come on here and talk about something we are getting in the John Lennon camp coming out in October. A couple months ago, we got this EP, the Power to the People EP, highlighting music from the one-to-one shows. Now, it was announced that we are getting the Power to the People complete box set. Yes, highlighting those shows and some extra stuff, including a remixed Sometime in New York City, as we all predicted that was going to be snuck in there. Some rehearsals, some jams, and those rally shows he did in the late 70, early 70, late 71, early 72, around that time period. As you know, he was really in his, John's doing when John was doing his political movement of political music and all that stuff. So yeah, we are getting the big box set coming out on his birthday. It's going to be what, 9 discs or something? 9 discs. Um, Highlighting, as I said, the both one-to-one shows, evening and afternoon, as well as a hybrid uh album. I guess that it's a combination of the both shows. As well as I mentioned, the Sometime in New York City. Now, yes, we are getting the remixed Sometime in New York City, as well as some evolution documentaries as the Lennon Camp has been doing on the last couple box sets. So we're getting that. The rehearsals, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to because that's like a lot of rock and roll covers he did. So I know that's been bootlegged a number of times. I've seen bootlegs of that just floating around. Um, as well as those great rally shows. I know those kind of have popped up here and there on the John Lennon anthology. Some appeared on that acoustic CD, as well as there are actually some unreleased, I guess, jams from hotels around that period, which we're getting for the first time. I'm sure that's have been bootlegged as well. I just don't remember seeing that, but this is something I'm looking forward to. I know the political era of John isn't my ideal era of John, but I'm glad the concert itself is getting highlighted because earlier this year we got the one-to-one documentary. We got Daytime Revolution that was around that period. So it's really looking good. Hopefully this will kind of ease up the tensions of Sometime in New York City, which was, of course, not the best John Lennon album. That was received not quite well. And we'll get to that because there is something that has to be discussed about it. Um, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is coming out. Like I said, John's birthday. Um, I think it's like his birthday's the 9th, so I think it's like the 10th because I think new releases normally come out on a Friday. But yeah, celebrating John's one-to-one shows, his only real full-length concert. So it's going to be a good listening experience. If you go on iTunes now or Spotify, there's a version of Come Together that's available. They actually did remix Come Together and Angela for the Give Me Some Truth compilation we got a few years back. So we have some sort of previews for those, but we're finally getting the full length concert. Um, so that's going to be good. But got to discuss the elephant in the room. As you notice, it's missing a certain song. Yes, the controversial Woman is the blank of the world. That is not being included. No remixes, no live versions of that. That also appeared on the shows. And I could see why. I think that was Universal's decision not to include it, but you never know. Maybe Sean will just kind of throw it out there, just be like, you know what, bro, I'm going to do it anyway. Um, I know some people are, disgusted by it. Oh, that's not what John wanted, blah, 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 blah. But for me personally, I don't mind it. I, as a radio DJ, I don't play that song that often. My buddy requested it and I played it. I don't really, I guess I don't play it a lot. Um, but I do respect the song. I've always respected it. Um, John's playing with Elephant's Memory. I think it mixes well. I like how the song sounds production wise. I've always liked how that song sounded. Um, but not including it doesn't really bother me because it may not be on this collection, but we have it from previous releases as well as the live version. And there's like a little quick acoustic version as well. So it doesn't really bother me. Um, you know, that song is on Shaved Fish, other versions of Sometime in New York City. If you have the original Live in New York City CD, it's on that. It's on the John Lennon anthology, as well as the live performance. So it's still out there. It's just not easy to come by. Because that the John Lennon anthology is not downloadable. You can't download it, or it's not streaming anywhere. You got to find the CDs, which I have. But again, I'm not upset about that song not being on it. Again, it would be great if it was on it, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's not really the loss for me. If I still want to listen to it, I still have it. Again, if you guys want to listen to it, it's still out there. Like I said, previous releases of Sometime in New York City and Live in New York City and wherever you could find it, it's out there. We're just not getting a remixed version of the song or a remix live performance or a evolution documentary of the song. But with those people, with the diehard fans out there, they'll probably make one. So anyway, that's really my thoughts on it. Again, I'm thankful. Thank you, John Lennon Estate, Yoko, and Sean for giving us this. And let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy John's only concert. I think when the original CD came out, the production was it's a little messy. I admit it. It's messy. It is. But when the Power to the People EP came out, I'm like, wow, it sounds so much better. I've always enjoyed Cold Turkey and the Well 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 from that EP, and of course Come Together as well. So again, from what the from what we got on the EP, it's gonna be something, and it's gonna be good. So it's coming out in October. If you don't like it, that's up to you. If you're not gonna get it, that's on you. I'm not complaining. I'm happy we're getting it. Um, it would be great if the song was on it, but again, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. So 9 tracks, I think it was like 94 or 9 CDs, 3 Blu-ray. It's coming. 1-to-1, Power to the People. Thank you again, John, Yoko, and of course Sean for making this possible. And let's keep his legacy going. What's next year? Walls and Bridges? Rock and roll? I hope so. Anyway, I'm Scotty O. I'm on WUSB with the Beatles every Wednesday night at midnight, which is Thursday morning. WUSB.FM, Scotty O. Thanks. And I'll see you in the next video.